What's up everybody, welcome back to Sierra Visuals. I know I've been gone for a little bit, been super busy doing photo shoots, my normal job. It was my birthday about 2 weeks ago, so now I'm back on my grind doing YouTube again. Excited to make a new video for you guys. Before we start, want to make sure that you guys like, share, subscribe, comment what I should be doing next. Let me know how you guys like this video. And speaking of that, about a week ago, I posted on my Instagram asking other photographers or people that want their photos edited by me. I had tons of submissions, so if I don't get to your pictures today, I apologize. Again, if you guys do not know, I have my Lightroom presets for sale on my website, jsierravisuals.com. If you want to go purchase that, $8. It is my first Sierra Visuals preset pack, so I will be making some more in the future. But if you want to edit more like me, go purchase those down in the description below. I appreciate everyone listed here. Shout outs to all of them. Make sure you guys go follow them. I'll have their links in the description below as well. And let's get right to editing. All right, so for the first image, we have my boy Dion. He just started photography. His work is amazing. He sent me some files. This is his unedited version, and then this is his edit. So I will be editing this one. Let's get to editing. All right, so the first thing right off the bat that I noticed, I want to make this warmer, kind of like what he did in his version, but I want to do the same thing, just not as contrasty. So I'm going to be using my blaze preset. So here you can see that there's a lot of blown out highlights. So I'm going to be toning down the highlights, and the red sign in the back, I want it a little more red instead of orange. So I'm going to be changing that hue, bumping up that saturation, tone down the highlights again, bring down your exposure just a tad bit, contrast up. And then what I'm going to be doing is getting a brush and going over his face so I can tone down the highlights a little more. And then a little here, boom, tone down those highlights and the exposure. There we go. Before, after, and I think that's done. So this is my edit versus Dion's. Let me know in the comments below which one you like better. Thank you, Dion, for sending me your photos. On to number 2. So for the next photo, my friend from school, for those that don't know, I am getting my bachelor's in photography at UCF. And I just started actually, so that's why I've been pretty busy these last couple of weeks. But my friend Alexis sent in her photos, and this is it right here. This is her edit, and this is her raw file, so I'm going to be editing this one. All right, so just by looking at this photo, I automatically just want to make it black and white because I think that'll look best that way. So let's look at my black and white presets. Here's Rogue, Soft Touch, Timeless, Warm Era, Warm Rogue, not Zombify. I think I'm going to be using black and white Soft Touch. So this is basically Rogue but a little toned down, so obviously as you can see it's not really contrasty, it's soft in look. I apologize if you guys can hear my laptop. It's being really noisy right now, not sure why. But let's get started with Soft Touch. Only things I want to do is bump up exposure, bump up your highlights, get a little more detail in the hair, bring up your shadows so you can see the hand, just crop in the top just a little bit, not too much. I like having a lot of headroom in my photos. And the only thing is removing this little speck on her lip. And shout out Amanda, she also went to the photo program with us. She's the model in this photo. Before, after. Thank you so much for sending your photo again. On to number 3. This is 6. Number 3. All right, photo number 3, let's start. All right, so this photo was sent in by my boy Teddy. We also went to the photo program together. He specializes in landscape photography. He goes around shooting in streets, forests, dumpsters, everything. So follow him, link in the description down below to his Instagram account. Let's edit this picture. All right, so we have a dumpster with a building in the background and the sky. I like the layers. So there's 4 different layers in this photo. You have the ground, you have the dumpster, you have the building, and then the sky. Okay, so how do I want to edit this? I want the blues to stand out in the sky. Let's see, let's go through all my presets. I have Blaze. That looks pretty cool actually. Very dark and mysterious. And the blues look really cool at the same time. Let's see, Bliss. No. No. Lotus. Nope. Natural. Great name, right? Natural. Nah, I need to change that name. Rogue. Soft touch. I think I'm gonna go with Blaze again. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is pump those blues. Saturation up, luminance up. I'm gonna grab a brush. Brush this up here. And what I'm going to do is bring up the highlights so that it becomes brighter and you can see the clouds a little bit better. All right, that is good. For the actual scenery, we'll bump up the contrast so it looks poppy. That looks good. That looks really good actually. So the one bad thing is Teddy didn't send me his edit of the photo, so all I have is the original file here and my edit. And that's it. Thank you, Teddy, for sending in your photo. On to number 4. Photo number 4. These are dope. I love these photos. Shout out to Chris. His Instagram's link in the bio. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly. Is it Clotha or Cloutha? Not too sure. But again, link is in the description. Make sure you check him out. So this is going to be a double header for photos 4 and 5. Sent in by the same person. So we're going to be editing 2 of his photos. Alright, so the first one. Yo, this is dope. This is giving me like Demon Slayer vibes. I don't know if you guys seen that anime. If not, go check it out. It's dope. Enough said. I'm not going to say anything else. Alright, so for this photo, I actually recently made a new preset called Fanta. And that is going to go perfect with this one. Oh my gosh. It's crazy how seamless it goes together. So the kimono, I want it to pop. Obviously it's blue and purplish. So with the purple color, as you can see here, I don't want to saturate it all the way up. We'll do it like right in the middle, turn down the blues a little bit, bring down the luminance for the blue so it can get a little darker. Same thing for the purples. All right, so I want more detail in his hair, so I'm going to grab the brush tool and just brush over his hair. Then we get the shadows, bump it up. Boom, his hair is good. See how that's looking so far. All right, so for this green grass here, just gonna make it a little more green so it's not as yellow. Yep. All right, so with the hue tool we can change the hue of the grass to a little more green. That is perfect. All right, and I think that is good. Before, after. Like I said before, photo number 5 is by the same person, because he sent in 2 photos, and this one is dope. So let's edit number 5. Okay, so first impression, whoever the model is, your hair looks really cool. And I think I have a preset that might go perfectly with it. I'm not too sure, so let's see. My Candyland preset. Dang, that looks good. Wow, I might not have to do anything to it actually. Okay. All right, so first thing is first. Do I like that cropping? No. First thing is first, just to get more detail in those shadows, we're gonna bump up the shadows. Brush over here so we can get some more detail. And then we bump up those shadows. There we go. Honestly, this photo looks great, just like this. And that's it for Chris's photos. Thank you again for your submissions. On to number 6. Photo number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Photo number 6. Sent in by Lizzie. She has a new project coming out in October, so stay tuned for that. Link in the description to her Instagram. Let's edit this photo. Alright, so first off, I like how she underexposed the image so that she has more flexibility with the earrings and everything else. So what we're going to do is put our Blaze preset on top of it. Obviously it's underexposed, so we got to bring up the exposure, tone that down just a little bit, put your highlights down. Alright, so here I'm going to do some, skin retouching, and I'm going to skip to when I finish doing that. Alright, so we did the skin retouching before and after, and now we're going to touch with the colors. So let's see, the red hue slider, we're going to tone it to the left so that's a little more pink. We're going to bump up that saturation and luminance as well. There we go. Alright, and then her yellow shirt, let's see if we bring up saturation. No, I'm going to tone down the saturation actually. And then we're going to bring up the luminance so it's a little brighter. Now, the cool part, we're going to get a brush, right? We're going to color over the jewelry. As you can see, it's getting darker. I just make it dark so that I can see what I'm painting over. So then we bring up the highlights again. And to make it just pop a little more, we're going to sharpen it, bring clarity up, bring texture up, highlights down just a little bit, and contrast. Boom. This gives it that little extra touch. Makes it pop more, makes it look shinier. Alright, and I think that's it. So this is my edit compared to Lizzie's edit. Thank you, Lizzie, for submitting your photos. Again, she has projects coming out October. On to the next photo. Alright, so I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I went to start editing Raylan's photo. This is what it looked like before, right? I don't even know what I did. I combined two of my presets, Era and Zombify, and I made this. That looks freaking crazy. Obviously, I don't know if everyone else is gonna like this. It's an acquired taste, but before, after, her photo was amazing as well. But I wanted to make a comic book drawing style. Boom. That's crazy. So again, I mixed two of my presets, layered them on top of one another, and I made this. Thank you for your submission. On to the next photo. Alright, so for the last photo out of the photographer section, we have a submission by Adrian Padilla. Thank you so much for submitting your photo. Let's get to editing. Right off the bat, I already know Blaze is going to go well with this. One thing I'm going to do, bump up exposure, and you guys know how much I love my blues, so saturation up, luminance down, hue to the right a little bit, contrast up, shadows up. This is a good photo. Alright, one other thing, we are going to crop. Boom. Alright, that is it for this image. Shadows up just a little bit more. Perfect. Thank you for your submission. Now, what we're going to do is, I had submissions off of iPhone photos as well. So we have two bonus ones. So for these next two images, I'm going to be using VSCO on my phone. So I'm going to be recording a screen recording and showing you guys how I edit those two photos. So let's jump into VSCO. For our first image, this was sent in by Keegan, a buddy of mine. We've done a photo shoot before. I'll link his Instagram down below. So let's click here. Alright, so VSCO has a feature where they recommend different presets for you. So let's look at these first. Oh, I like that one. So L6. Oh yeah. Alright, let's use this. So as you can see, the blues are very exaggerated. So let's go to HSL, go to the blue slider and tone down saturation a little bit and bring it up. Alright, cool. For the adjustment on crop, no, that's fine. We're gonna bump up exposure. Boom. Contrast. Actually gonna tone down contrast to give it a more soft look. Let's see, saturation. We can bump that up just a little bit. White balance is good. Skin tones are good. Green. Don't want to use grain. Nope. That is looking really good. Alright, let's tone down highlights just a little bit. Bring some detail in that sky. And that is good. Thank you, Keegan, for sending your photo. Again, link in the description below to his Instagram account. Okay, so the last image sent in by my friend Jordan. He's been a buddy of mine since high school. Shout out to him, being a model, up and coming photographer, videographer. Check out his work on his Instagram account, link in the description below. Let's start editing this. Alright, so we go to for this photo. Let's see what VSCO thinks is the best preset for this let's see, SS1. No. I kind of like, no, SS1. I'm gonna use this. All right, let's start. Exposure. I'm gonna bump up exposure. Contrast will go down. Saturation will go up a little bit. Let's go to HSL. See what the greens look like. Ooh, that's cool. I'm leaning more towards the yellow. Yeah, I like that. Blue, let's see. Yep, lighten that up. Boom. Go to oranges. Tone down orange. That is good. So far, so good. Let's see. On here, I actually want to use a border. I think this will look dope with a border. So if we click the plus, we can drag the plus icon around the image to see which color you want the border to be. So for this, I kind of want it to be the color of the lights. There we go. Perfect. That looks really cool. Anything else? Let's see. White balance, no. Shadows. Just a little bit. Go back to contrast. Bring that up. That photo is done. Shout out to Jordan. Thank you so much for sending your photo, and I hope you like the edit. All right, so that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to everyone listed below for sending your submissions of photos, photographers, models, everyone. Thank you so much. This was really fun. I hope you guys liked my edits. I hope you guys liked their edit. Check out their Instagram pages, check out their portfolios, everything. Go follow them, go spam their page. I'm excited to keep on with this series. Hope to make more videos where I edit other people's photos. It's really fun for me. I love seeing other people's work. I love admiring their work. Without you guys, this video wouldn't be possible, so thank you again so much. Many blessings to you all. Like, share, subscribe, don't forget that. Check out my other editing videos on my channel if you like these types of videos. If you want a more interactive, on the scene type video, I also have those as well. Thank you guys again once more. I can't thank you guys enough. Appreciate it. Till next time. Peace.